Hi, you. Calvin here. Just laying in bed before I go to sleep. Kind of meditating, I guess. Looking at the beautiful aura and whatever energies, whether it be mine or I don't know. Just like to sit through at the end of the night and kind of go through and got my cell phone here. It's actually quite awesome to have the internet and to Google something that, surfaces out of me or whatever comes across my mind to figure it out. And so right now, I guess, like, especially during this retrograde, Mercury retrograde, it's kind of the time to look back and go through the files and change what you can, solve problems, and let go what you can't. But for me, like I'll have like flashes of as like in a dream like really kind of deep. So that's why I say like dream. And it could be just in my normal day, me doing normal stuff. Like I'll have like a flash, like of something in my life, and a lot of times it's video games, which is weird because I forgot how much video games were a big part of my life growing up in the '90s and in going to high school and uh, what 04 I would have started high school, so it was a big part of my life. And actually, this talking about Google, it took a while to find it. This video game that I played when I was quite young on like Windows 98, Torrens Passage, which is kind of cool because it's like going into the earth and there's like these crystals that like bring life force and light to the different layers of the planet. It's crazy. But that kept coming across, and so well, trying to figure out why video games in my flashbacks. I guess it kind of sinks to. It might be sinking me to certain phases and parts of my life, and it's a little bit of nostalgic in a way, nostalgia, and I don't know, just like a really deep feeling in my heart, and it feels great. So, um, yes, I'm just kind of talking, allowing it to come through. One things lately, a lot of anger towards my dad. Kind of my family members. I try to be nice. I'm doing my very best. It gets difficult for people that want to be closed-minded and think a different or think the old way, not really allow new ideas to come through and in like this feeling I have, it bothers me, and it's like other people don't have, well, it's not, it's just hard to be around those people, and I'm like, so it's difficult with my parents because going through all these transitions and stuff. It's like I'm in the middle of a transition now of like, I've this whole year, all summer, I I got fired from two jobs. I got fired from the same job twice in 1 month. So my dad got me back my job, which I didn't want because I got in the pattern of when I'd get off of work, I just want to get drunk, and like I was getting better at it, and not drinking. I actually haven't drank for probably over a month now. Quit smoking, quit chewing. That's awesome. Those are like hard things to do in life, for a lot of people. And I did it. But that pattern I would get going to work, just waiting to get off so I can get some liquor or some beer or whatever. And then or maybe go to the bar or go get wings, or I don't know. It was just it just nothing felt right about it, I guess. it just, and I would get anxiety. It's like I felt pointless. I felt like I was going nowhere. And sometimes that comes across now because I haven't had a job for a few months. And it sucks. I have a lot of gratitude that I have, SSI. I can go on to pay my bills. So, my needs are met. That's awesome. That's cool. Or warm. But, I get, I would fall back a lot on the, I don't know. I don't know. Now it's like I need to know. There's some things I need to know, some problems I need to solve and need to know how to solve them. And a lot of it's probably right in front of my face. I feel like the past day or two, like my bubbles kind of bursted again, kind of in a way. I had an initial like bubble bursting, and like everything became so clear and crisp, and like this HD vision, and like I could see farther, I could see more, like the reflection of everything, the reflection of myself standing in front of them by looking at them in the eyes and just looking at their pupil, and I can see my own face in the pupil of their eye. Like, that's amazing. Or like looking at someone in the eyes and seeing what they're looking at is crazy. I didn't know I had that great a vision. But come like deep ideas and answers to like deep questions in maybe my own personal life, or like of the collective human consciousness, like answers, and like I write it down. But it's crazy. I'm not the only one doing this. This is amazing. Um, I, I, I've kind of always said that. I don't know. uh, what else has been going on? I find a lot of joy in playing the ukulele for some reason. I liked playing the guitar. I liked the ukulele. That's the place I find joy. I don't know what to do. I'm like seeing auras, and a lot of it I feel people's auras, or like their chakra points. It'll hit me in a point. Maybe it's something I need to heal about myself, and I'm just aligning with that person. Or maybe it's intuition telling me to stay away from that person, or it's just me picking up something that someone needs help with and trying to sift through it, and especially finding what's mine and what's not mine. But I don't know what to do. I really just want to get in my car and head west. Maybe east. I've never gone east. I live in the smack dab of the U.S., right in Nebraska. The heartland, the good life. But perhaps I thought about heading to Sedona. I've taken 2 trips to Colorado in the past month. That was awesome. I love climbing mountains. It's fun. I had like this overbearing like strength to climb up this mountain up to 12,000 feet. Only camped at like 11,000 feet, but you know, like it was up there and pretty good hike up past like 4 lakes. I did an awesome job. But I mean, that's tough, and I'm a bigger guy, a little overweight. It's another thing too. I've lost weight. You know, whether I picture like in my head, like an image and imagine how I want to be, and how my life would be a lot better and easier, and how it could also help other people out by me being fit, because I could lead by example like that. But I also feel what it would feel like. I feel how I feel right now with the weight on me and how it's okay and I'm comfortable with it, but telling my body and myself that, it's better to just um get rid of the excess weight. And I also look deep into what's the emotional issue about that excess weight. Look at how the fat is on my body. Is it lumpier more in one part of my body? What pain is in that lump? Figure it out, solve these problems. And this is healing at its deepest core, is going into that emotional body and being with the pain and learning to let go and surrender to yourself, and it's awesome and it's beautiful, and once you do it and quit resisting it, then it just totally flows through like a river, like like a geyser. And sometimes it'll just strike through like a cosmic geyser of electricity and awesomeness, amazingness of love with all life everywhere. uh, you know what? I think I'm like Tibetan throat chanting, so I can share that with you and set a tone for the rest of your night to end this video. Ah, ah. That was cool. I hope you enjoyed that. I do. It makes me feel so good. It clears my throat out too. But this is kind of just what I do in the evenings, right before I go to sleep, or whatever. Even if I don't go to sleep, sometimes I can't. But thank you. This is now a place of safety. It's safe. It's okay. It's comfort here. It's this is a safe zone. Everything's all right. So I guess I'll send you some love, and